Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
A windy and chilly night across Metro Detroit with rain on the way.
A Detroit school employee on leave tonight facing disturbing allegations.
That lets me know that he was pursuing her, that he was looking for her.
The district investigating tonight after a 16-year-old student at a school for children with special needs accuses a parapro of sexual misconduct.
The investigation launched after the girl told her mom and administrators what has been said to her. Our Mara McDonald live on Detroit's West Side. Mara, not the first complaint that's been made either here.
No, Jace, here's the deal. This parapro is a man in his 50s, and last school year, complaints were made about his behavior and comments he was making of a sexual nature to one particular student. Mom thinks it's handled. Well, fast forward to now, he's back at the Jerry L. White Center, and she says the behavior is escalating.
It's sick. That's what it is.
Tennille Hardwick has had it. Last year, she complained to the social worker at the Jerry L. White Center about the comments she says a parapro in his 50s was making to her teenage daughter.
And he said I had big breasts. He's looking at my behind. She said when he looks at me, he gives me a look. And she was like, me and my friends were like, oh, he's creepy.
And he was back on the job this fall, according to Hardwick, escalating comments. Apparently telling the teen she shouldn't run because her breasts were so large, and also telling her he wished she was older.
With her, she will say, well, did I do something wrong? Did I make him look at me? And I'm like, no, you didn't do anything wrong. You're 16. He's 50-something years old. You're young enough to be his daughter.
Jerry L. White is a school for children with special needs. Per the district tonight, quote, the district is currently investigating allegations of sexual misconduct involving a paraprofessional at Jerry L. White. The employee was immediately placed on leave September 20th, 2019, pending further investigation. Back here live, here's the other thing that Tennille Hardwick has a really hard time with. If you look at her daughter's schedule and you look at this parapro schedule, there should be no contact. He's not in any of her classes. He shouldn't be in her lunch hour. There should be no contact here. And yet, she says he keeps finding reasons to say things to her daughter, which the allegation is that they are wholly inappropriate. And the other issue, why is it taken from last year's school year up until now and multiple calls and visits to this school to have this happen? We're live on Detroit's West Side. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Questions. All right. Thanks, Mara. A chilly night with showers moving into Metro Detroit here.
Not the best combo, but let's mix in a little Ben Bailey. That'll help. How bad is it going to be for the morning commute, Ben?
You know, guys, I think it's going to be gone by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, but we are going to have a few rumbles move through here in the overnight, so you're probably going to hear that depending on how light of a sleeper you are. We've got a couple thunderstorms here in Sanilac County right now, but they're pretty small and they are moving off to the northeast, so they're not going to last very long. We're not expecting anything strong or severe, but this is the bigger patch that is closer to the cold front, so that's what's going to be rolling through probably about 2 a.m. for most of us, and then it's going to get out of here by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. These are the temperatures for the first half of the day, and notice they're not going much of anywhere, and the second half doesn't look a whole lot different. Generally dry conditions. We will start to see some afternoon scattered light showers that may start as soon as noon, but the winds are going to get cranking tomorrow, and we may not be done with the frost for this week just yet. We'll look at both of those things coming up in just a few minutes. Jason?
Actually, I'll take it, Ben. Thank you. A new effort is underway in Lansing to clear the criminal records of more than 200,000 people with marijuana convictions. Our Coco McAvoy spoke with the state legislator making the proposal, and Coco, he's hoping that this will help a lot of people get jobs.
Yes, that's right. The state representative says that these convictions are barriers to employment, and he believes this House bill will really break down some of those barriers. Tonight, State Representative Isaac Robinson at a Detroit Neighborhood Association meeting talking about House Bill 5120.
It's going to create an automatic expungement process for marijuana convictions.
Robinson introduced the bill in Lansing today.
We have Republican co-sponsors, and we have a lot of Democrats who signed on.
The bill would wipe the records for around 235,000 people with both some felony and low-level pot convictions.
I think it's a wonderful thing.
Richard Clement is a retired senior with a misdemeanor marijuana conviction from 2007.
Well, it's impacted my life as far as getting a job with the U.S. Census. And every time you stop or cross an international border and stuff like that.
And he hasn't been able to get rid of the conviction or the stigma that comes with it.
And depending on who's doing the looking is how you are perceived.
If passed, the bill would streamline the application process, giving the prosecutor a deadline to act on a case before the court starts expungement. Representative Robinson has some support from the community.
Good jobs now.
Pass the bill.
Good jobs now.
Pass the bill.
But now, Robinson will have to see if he can get the same kind of backing from the legislature. And the bill is very detailed, and we're putting a link to it on our website, clickondetroit.com, so you can read through it in its entirety. Reporting live this evening, I'm Coco McAboy, Local 4.
A crowded stage tonight with 12 Democratic candidates for president facing off in Ohio. Impeachment, health care, and the crisis in Syria, just some of the many issues addressed during the 3-hour event.
The Democratic candidates for president of the United States.
The fourth debate begins with an issue all 12 candidates agree on: the impeachment inquiry into President Trump.
He did it in plain sight. He has given us the evidence, and he tried to cover it up.
Giving everyone on stage a free shot at the man they'd like to replace.
We have an erratic, crazy president.
The discussion then shifting to the president's accusations of corruption by Joe Biden when he was vice president, and his son's business dealings in Ukraine and China.
My son did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Their first swings at one another are over a familiar issue: health care. The
plans, free public.
The back and forth continuing on topics including climate change, foreign policy, taxes, and jobs. Many of the jabs,
I'm going to give a reality check here to Elizabeth,
aimed at Elizabeth Warren, whose campaign has seen a surge in the polls since the last debate.
Sometimes I think that Senator Warren is more focused on being punitive or pitting some part of the country against the other.
I'm really shocked at the notion that anyone thinks I'm punitive.
One thing
build a wealth tax.
They all seem to agree on, though.
Let me finish, please.
12 candidates on stage.
Because everybody tries to squeeze everything into every answer.
Makes it tough to get those answers out.
So far, 8 candidates have already met the threshold to qualify for next month's debate in Georgia.
We are still without a deal tonight as the UAW strike against General Motors is set to enter day 31. General Motors CEO Mary Barra joined negotiators today at the bargaining table. It comes as local union leaders are set to meet in Detroit Thursday. That meeting is scheduled for 10:30 a.m. at the Renaissance Center.
A battle to keep a 14-year-old Monroe County teen alive has ended following a decision to remove him from life support. For weeks, the family of Bobby Reyes fought to keep the teen alive after suffering a severe asthma attack last month. Today, Bobby was declared brain dead for a second time and taken off life support with his family by his side.
Crosses he held in his hands and some of his hair. That's what I'm leaving with. My heart's broke. I'll never be the same.
A Washtenaw County judge deciding to dismiss a restraining order to keep Bobby on life support, stating he had no authority to rule on the case.
The state's chief medical executive says a ruling against the governor's vaping ban is a threat to public health. A court of claims judge issued a preliminary injunction today saying there's evidence it would likely make adults return to more harmful tobacco products. Local vape shops wasted no time putting products back on store shelves. The ruling comes after vaping businesses sued, claiming the ban would put them out of work. Governor Whitmer says the ban is necessary to fight the epidemic of teens vaping, and she plans to appeal. Still ahead, there's a new and faster way to go through security at the airport.
The new technology that could soon be used at airports all over the country.
I was shocked and asked for details, what happened, and then I was told that he hugged his gym teacher.
Suspended for hugging. It's an explanation that is not sitting well with one mother. Up first, though, here's Dr. McGeorge.
It's a lingering problem for many breast cancer survivors. Painful swelling that makes it difficult to do everyday things. But this local doctor is determined to help change that. Coming up, I'll show you the procedure that's offering patients new hope.
Hello, Detroit. We all have beliefs that sometimes divide us. Who we vote for, who we pray to, and who we love. They can keep us in boxes of us and them. At our worst, we attack and demean. At our best, we learn from each other. We've also witnessed strength in communities that never knew they could be so strong. People finding comfort in a stranger. Local 4 is here to help understand the complicated and celebrate the triumphant and those amazing moments when a them becomes an us.